People laughed when I said Bitcoin could hit $80,000. People laughed when I said it might just go all the way up to 100. Today, people are not laughing. Bitcoin is at $81,500. It was here recently, thereabouts. And the fact is, there's one person who has been telling you guys for quite a long time that this Q4 bull run was going to be just like we've always seen before, and here it is. Now, guys, people are wondering, should they take profits? Where's the market going? Well, the big boy's here to tell you what's happening. I'm not a financial advisor. Guys, I believe that we are going to see Bitcoin head upwards to about 85 to 90-ish K throughout the month of November, maybe 85. I think we're going to hover in this range. I think we're going to stay between 80 and 85 here pretty tight. I think we really need altcoins to have a good altcoin season. They're ripping. SWI, Solana. We tell you the best coins too. Well, you can't go wrong with this channel. We tell you all the best coins. We told you SWI. It's been like our #1 coin of the year for over a year. Since last year, we were telling you about it when nobody else figured out what it was until they watched the old Big Boys videos. So the fact is that right now, with Bitcoin where it is, it's time to start looking at alt. Should you take profits with Bitcoin? Well, if you're heavy in Bitcoin, I think right now is a good time to start shifting your money. We saw the ethereum dominance finally break out against Bitcoin here in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, and it's been really good. Not because I love ethereum, but you do need to see that, right? You need to see the alt start ripping. Ethereum's got to rip versus Bitcoin too. Watch out for XRP. That's the one that's absolutely going to crush against Bitcoin, I think, for the rest of this year. I think that what we're going to see here, if you're wondering what you should do in this market, should you get into Bitcoin right now? Well, that's a good question, because I think, this is my opinion. Let me tell you my opinion. I think if you buy under $85,000-ish, I think that for the first half of next year, you're going to stay in the profit. I don't think it's going to go below that next year. It will eventually, potentially in the next year, or maybe at the very end of the year or whatever, when we get a bear market. But but the question is why would you want to buy at 81.5 if 85 is where I feel like is kind of the Mendoza line right now? I think that what you want to do is right now you want to be shifting your profits, or if you have not invested into anything as of this moment in the world of crypto and you're trying to get your feet wet, figure out what to do, I think that what you should do is you should be looking at altcoins that have not ripped yet. I have not been looking at the charts. I do know Solana and SWI and Cardano. Hats off to the ADA people. But, I think that those people have had some massive runs in the last 48 hours. There's some other coins setting up. I think WIF has either had one or is about to have a nice rip. I think there's the Ondo rip. There's a lot of coins that I believe we're going to see rip here in the very near future. And you've got to get into these altcoins. You've got to start figuring out which ones are you going to want to move to. I've got a really cool video we made here where I went through the top 50 and told you which ones that you should or should not be getting into. We have some long shots. Of course, MPLX is not necessarily a long shot. It's a lower ranked one. Going to do really well. ACOSH network in the 100s. Another one that is going to do absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. Ondo Pith, they're lower market cap ranked compared to some of these other big dogs. But we made a video where I went through the top 50 and showed you which ones to get into, and I think that's significant. We've got videos where I'm talking about my top meme coins. I think you look at Brett, you look at WIF, and you look at Floki. I like Floki pretty well. I like Floki, but Popcat would be the other one to watch, and it is just ripped. Popcat reminds me of Shib from the last bull run, reminds me of Shiba, the way that it just seems to just start moving, and when it does, nothing can stop it. The thing to remember, by the way, my meme coin crew, about the last bull run compared to this one, when you look at Dogecoin and SHIB, Dogecoin was the big mover of the first part of the bull run. In the second part of the bull run, SHIB was the big meme coin mover, and Doge didn't hit another new all-time high in the second part, and SHIB massively ripped, and there was a lot of profits for a lot of people. So make sure, guys, as we head through this bull run, that you guys are pulling profits. It is something you've got to do. And guys, when I say pulling profits, yes, you want to pull profits and reinvest, but sometimes you want to pull profits and divest into other assets, so you are actually locking those profits away. Because if you keep taking your profits, this is something a lot of people aren't going to tell you, but if you keep taking your profits, you keep rolling it into crypto over and over and over again, every single one of your profits, then what's going to happen when the bear market comes? unless you're sitting in stable coins, your value is going to go down. So you do need to make sure that you guys have a proper profit-taking strategy that does involve actually pulling money out of crypto. Don't get into this bias thing, especially you new people, this bias echo chamber where you're like, crypto's the only place to make money, and this is where I want to have all my money forever, it's gonna go up, and blah, 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 blah. I've been there, I've done that, guys. We're clued in now to the bigger financial system, and I'm telling you guys, right now, we're sitting here counting our Bitcoin profits, and that's fantastic. We're gonna do it for the next 6 months or so. But let me tell you, after that, quantum computing and AI, this is where this channel is going, because that's where the investment opportunities are going to be. They're still going to make money in the next crypto bull run. There's still going to be one more, at least I believe, one more regular 4-year Bitcoin cycle. I think we're going to see it, but I don't think as much money is going to be made in the next Bitcoin cycle in all of crypto as there will be in AI and quantum computing technologies. And I was having a talk with J-Chains today about what some of that's going to look like, and man, the future's exciting. It's all got to be blessed. Way up. Happy Bitcoin! All-time high day! Again!